connect with these cupcakes on a spiritual level. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my first ever baking video, and baking is one of my biggest hobbies ever, and today I'm going to be making my signature unicorn cupcakes. And I know I'm not a professional baker or anything, so these cupcakes are quite easy because I can do them and I'm not like that good really. So it's just like an easy recipe, but they do look really, really pretty. So for these cupcakes you are going to need sugar, and caster sugar preferably, self-raising flour, and it does have to be self-raising, margarine, and you can use butter but I do prefer margarine a lot, 2 eggs, vanilla extract, and my secret ingredient, corn flour, and food colouring. We're going to use this to colour the batter, and I've chosen blue, purple and pink. So first what you want to do is place your sugar and butter into your bowl. So you need to measure out 5.5 ounces of butter, and you want to make sure that the butter has softened, because if it's hard then it will be really hard to mix together. Then you want to put another 5.5 ounces of sugar in. So now you're going to measure out your corn flour and flour. So you need to put 5 ounces of self-raising flour inside. So now we're going to add the corn flour, and I would suggest about adding 1.5 ounces of this. Now you want to sieve your flour and corn flour because you don't want any big lumps of flour in it, because that won't taste very nice. Cracking eggs is one of my favourite parts of baking. I just love it so much, it's so satisfying. So now you just want to add a little bit of your vanilla extract, and the amount you add is completely up to you. Now you need to whisk everything together, and it is easier to use an electric whisk, but if you don't have one then manual is just absolutely fine. See how it tastes. And this is like a ritual that I do. Whenever I finish whisking my batter, I always go up to Freddie and I say, do you want one of these to lick? And so do you want to, Freddie? Thank you. We want to have 3 bowls. With your spatula, you want to divide the mixture into 3 bowls equally. Freddie? Closer. So now it's time to colour the batter, and I'm using these food colouring. They're my favourites because they are extra strong, and if you put a lot in then you get a really bright colour, but if you don't, if you only put a little bit, it's pastel, and I love pastels. So now I'm going to colour this one pink first. So now it's getting to be a prettier colour, but I still think I need more, just so when you bake it the colour really does show up and it doesn't just fade away. Okay, so that's turning into a really nice pink, so I'm going to move on to the purple. And I like more of a lilac colour, so I'm not going to go for a deep purple. So now I've done all the colouring, you just have to go ahead and put them in the cases. So what you want to do, you want to put a blob of each colour into each case, and eventually it's going to make like a really nice swirly rainbow unicorn colour. So now they're ready to go in the oven, and I like to preheat it to about 190 degrees and bake them for 15 to 20 minutes. So now my cakes are in the oven and it's time to make the buttercream, and I've washed my bowl so I'm all ready to go. So you're going to need about 6 ounces of icing sugar, and you're going to need about 1 tablespoon full of milk. So now you're going to need about 4 ounces of butter, and you want to get your electric whisk once again and stir it all together. So if you feel like your mixture is a bit too runny, then add more icing sugar. If you think it's too thick, add more milk. So just keep experimenting until you get the consistency right. So I have done my buttercream, and I've decided to colour mine pink, and of course you can colour it any colour you want, maybe some blue, maybe some pink, but you know, I'm sticking with pink. So I have done my buttercream and my cakes are still in the oven, so now we're going to do the thing that makes these cupcakes really stand out, the unicorn horn. So what you want is ready to roll fondant icing, and you just want to break off a kind of big chunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break my ball in half, and then break that ball in half again, and just make sure they're about even. I have 6 cupcakes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 horns that are white and purple, and the other 3 horns white and pink. So now I'm just going to start with my pink one. So you just put a drop of food colouring in, and just want to knead it through. So I like the colour of that, but it's getting a little bit sticky. So when that happens, all you need to do is just add some more icing sugar. So once you've got your 2 blobs, you have to separate them again into 3 blobs. And now do the exact same but with the purple. Now we're going to roll them into unicorn horns. You need to take your 1 pink and 1 white and roll them into sausage horns shapes. So you want to take your first colour and wrap it over the white, and take the white and wrap it over. You just want to keep on doing that. And once you've done that, you just want to roll it out. And with your ends, you just want to tip them off like a unicorn horn. And then you want to cut it about just below the middle. And you have your first unicorn horn. So I'll show you one more time just so you know, because this is about the most complicated bit to make these cupcakes. You want to roll them out into sausage shapes, and then you want to fold them over each other. And roll them out so they stick together, and twist them so you create more lines. And then you want to tip the end like a unicorn horn and cut it just below the middle. And that's how you make lovely unicorn horns. But of course we're going to go the extra mile, and we're going to add shimmer spray. And it comes off the table really easy, so you don't have to worry about that. And before you apply these onto your cupcakes, you just have to let the shimmer spray dry first. So I'm just going to leave my unicorn horns to dry, and I think it's about time to take my cupcakes out of the oven. My cakes are now ready, but I did have to leave them to cool for quite a while, because if you apply the buttercream whilst the cakes are still hot, the buttercream will just melt and it will be an absolute utter fail. You want to get a nice thick blob. And just spread it over with a spoon. It doesn't have to be too neat, but make sure you get all of these end bits, all the brownie bits. And you want to make sure that the buttercream is really nice and thick, because we want to make them look OTT. And it's actually quite ironic, because when Freddie used to bake, and when I was little, I used to say, "Can I help?" And she said, "You can grease the tins." And I'd be like, okay, because I just wanted to help. And like now, I wouldn't even trust her to grease the tins. I'm so funny, but you're not very good. And looking back, it's like, look at me now. So now it's time for the best bit. It's time to decorate the cakes. I'm going to get the same shimmer spray that I used to spray the unicorn horns, and I'm going to spray the buttercream and the cases. They are so shimmery, they literally look like metallic. So now I'm just going to pop those unicorn horns in. So make sure you plonk them right in the middle of the buttercream. You can get loads of cool stuff to decorate your cakes with, but from Waitrose I got shimmer sugar and pearly hundreds and thousands, and I'm just going to sprinkle these all over the cupcakes. I've done the pearls and it's time to sprinkle the sugar. The final step, and I know I'm being extra, but glitter spray. Just add this and it literally gives it the best finishing touch. I feel like I connect with these cupcakes on a spiritual level. So there are my unicorn cupcakes, and don't they just look amazing? Let's cut into one and see what it looks like inside. So here we go. I'm just going to unpeel the wrapper. Oh. Moment of truth. Oh, wow. Oh my god, guys, look at the colours. It's like pastel-tastic. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment in the comment section below if you want me to do more baking videos, because I do have something in mind. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. Bye! Unicorn shuffle out.